Hello, hello, everyone. Welcome to Last Train Home. To the, I believe, 0 people that are actually watching right now. Let me see here. Oh, it says somebody's watching. Alright. So here we are, Last Train Home. This is a game that I have been waiting to play for months now. At least in its full release. So I've played the demo. It's pretty fun. From from what I can recall, it had been a month, but then I got the game yesterday and started playing it so I could remind myself on how to play. So it's going to take us through a tutorial, but we're just going to hop right into it. We're going to be playing on the Commander difficulty setting, which is the hardest setting for just the preset stuff. And I think, apart from... yeah, I don't think there's any other settings I want to change on this. Because I could make it extremely hard on myself, but I would not want to be doing that. So this game just released yesterday, and for those who end up watching this in the future that don't know, it's based on a true story of the Czechoslovak legionnaires that had volunteered to fight Germany on the Eastern Front of World War I, and now they are fighting through the Russian Civil War to return home.
During the Great War, later known as World War I, the Czechoslovak Legion was commissioned to fight on Russia's behalf in exchange for support for an independent Czechoslovak Republic. However, the Great War exacted tremendous loss of life and economic collapse in Russia, igniting a revolution that deposed the Tsar and devolved into a bloody civil war. The Bolsheviks established the Red Army to consolidate power and rule over a united Russia, whereas the White Army rallied to oppose the Reds. The Czechoslovak Legion was now in a very delicate position, an armed force in a foreign land with no clear allegiance to the Reds or Whites. Moreover, Russia's western borders were still held by powers opposing the establishment of Czechoslovakia. Thus, the Czechoslovak Provisional Government ordered the legionaries to remain neutral and travel eastward to Vladivostok to board ships back to Europe. Nonetheless, during its evacuation via the Trans-Siberian Railway, the Legion became embroiled in armed conflicts affecting the course of the Russian Civil War. Now, we learn the story of The Last Train Home, a work of fiction inspired by the writings of a brilliant member of the Czechoslovak Legion and a veritable instrument of history. The story begins with an ambitious captain under the command of Major Gazdik, who leads the last unit of Czechoslovak legionaries, headed to Vladivostok by armored train.
All right. I forgot that they gave a whole history lesson at the beginning of this, but that pretty much sums up our situation, and it gets explained a bit more as we play. But right now it's going to take us through the early tutorial, and that is going to explain
needs
kind
a
of
checkup, and we can be on our way. I heard you bragged you'd be a better major than I am. So, let's see how well you do in command. Let's take a squad and go trade with the local miller, while the rest of the legionaries look after the train.
Alright, so here we are. We're just going to run through this quickly.
Okay, I'm going.
There really isn't a whole lot to, for me to explain. The game will kind of explain it. So they want us to come over to this flour mill.
Smoke. That's not good.
Hurry up.
Which appears to be on fire.
Destroyed. Fortunately, it seems nobody was around to get hurt. Hurry and collect the sacks with food supplies before they burn too.
Thank you, Major.
Let's see what's in it.
Now, I also have the latency on this stream set to high, so it's going to... there's a massive delay between
Winter
what
is
I'm
coming.
actually
Who in their
doing
right
and when you
mind
guys
would
are saying it.
burn
So
a
if anyone
flour
says
mill?
anything in the chat,
We have to
it's
talk to the
gonna
miller. The
be a
farmhouse is
while.
nearby. Let's go.
But now we need to go
Moving.
find the miller now that we've discovered that their mill is burning.
Okay, I'm going.
Let's regroup the entire squad together.
I'm here. I'll see to
What
it.
is my footman doing?
Ready, sir.
Silly man.
Understood.
Let's get going. There we go. Oh, that's
Be right there.
that's the edge of the playable area. What am I doing? I saw a
Moving.
map marker and I was like, ooh, let's go to that.
Righto.
Let's grab this food because resources are going to be
Yes,
a thing
sir.
that we're going to be severely
This is the
lacking.
miller's house.
Although,
If someone is still alive in there, it is our duty to try and help.
Is it now?
Understood. Righto.
yeah, resources are something that you're
Someone's
going to
lying
want to
there.
keep an eye on because you can find them throughout the entire map when you're in these RTS
Be right
tactical
there.
You here to
views.
kill me now?
No, ma'am. We are Czechoslovak legionaries on our way to Vladivostok. We wanted to buy supplies from your mill, but found it burning. Who did this?
Bolsheviks. They demanded we hand over our winter supplies in the
Ah,
name
the
of Lenin.
Damn
My
Bolsheviks.
son refused. We have a family to feed, he said. So they killed him. And the children. You soldiers are all the same. Killing is all you know. Just leave and let me die in peace.
Well, that was
If
grim.
the Bolsheviks wanted food, why did they leave the sacks to burn with the mill?
It was never about the food. This is what you get for refusing to collaborate with the Red Army. The Reds who burned this farm may not know we are here, but we can't risk the train.
see to it.
Find a good spot to
All
scout
right.
the train track ahead. If there's trouble, at least we'll be ready.
Moving.
So moving forward, we now
Understood.
apparently I have turned into part cat.
Righto.
Now we need to come up here and scout the
Assuming
railway
position.
to make sure that it is clear of potential dangers.
Send
Bolsheviks.
someone with binoculars to that ledge. A scout. Now, Captain.
Let's get our scout up there. I'm also not going to pronounce
Look,
most of these names.
It's the Reds who
because
killed the miller's family and burned everything.
I don't
They
speak
deserve to
Czechs.
die.
Stand down, soldier. The Red Army will answer for crimes against their own countryfolk, but not to us. We are still in Russian lands and have a long way ahead of us. We don't want to be making enemies.
Not to mention causing diplomatic incidents that endanger our new republic.
Enough chatter. Get back to the train. Maybe we can find more supplies on the way.
Hey, you know, I'm with the guy who said let's go gun him down really
Oh,
quick,
certainly.
but you know, that's just a me thing. They kind of it would be
Listening, sir.
it would be
Understood.
deserved if I just so happened to accidentally drop a
Soldiers
grenade on
haven't
their
seen
heads.
action for a while. How about some target practice on the scarecrows?
All right, so we're being introduced
Engaging.
to side missions. We'll just do that because it
Scarecrows.
just gives us extra.
They're stuffed witches.
Watch
They're
out for Baba
they'll give us
Yaga,
extra
the
experience
mother of
points.
all witches.
Less talking, more
Baba
shooting.
Yaga.
As you wish.
I can only think of one of the guys from the Ant-Man movie, from the Marvel Ant-Man movie.
Moving.
I don't remember the character's name. It's the Russian, one of the Russian. Well, it's the convict
Attacking.
that is Russian. It is Baba Yaga.
Most
And
certainly.
he's talking about
Yes, sir.
one of the gal that can
Baba Yaga.
phase in and out of existence in the Ant-Man and
Moving.
the Wasp. I don't remember her name though.
Legionaries leave no one behind.
All right.
Bring the whole squad here before giving the command to leave.
Well, we got the entire squad in the exit area, so let's just move on. So I plan on playing through the entire first part of this story, which is mostly tutorial stuff, and then we'll save the second part. We'll begin the main part of this game in the next stream, so I don't know how long this is going to take. This might take only an hour, might take an hour and a half. We'll see. There is probably going to be me trying to read some stuff, though. We used some ammunition, but we gained some food and some cloth. Works for me. As you and the others board the train empty-handed, a discussion ensues about the recent events. Some feel enraged, some uneasy. You are lost in thought about the experience of being in command. Major Gazdik. Words. I'm tired. Grabs you by the shoulder, snapping you out of it. I'm having a day. You did well, Captain. But you should stop bragging and start playing the role you hope for. Today you learned the bread and butter of commanding. Things never go the way you imagine. We shouldn't have just let the Reds leave. They should pay for their actions, killing people, stealing, and destroying food. Our provisional government said we should avoid conflicts. We cannot go around passing sentences as we see fit. We need to follow orders. That is some agreement in our current state. The situation was affected because Maximilian has the trait intelligent. Look what they do to their own people. What do you imagine they'll do to us when we actually face them, considering we are a sizable military force in their country while civil war is brewing? We have to be neutral. We are soldiers and we need to follow orders. Think about the consequences if we get caught, if we caught them red-handed as they kill civilians, and yeah, we'll say that we need to follow orders. Either way, I bet they would scatter if we face them. They'd be thrilled to see us there. I bet they'd tell everyone how a Czechoslovak legionnaire shot an honest miller and his family, burned the mill, and left the food to be destroyed. Ooh, lovely. Shall we proceed to Moscow then as planned, or are we expecting trouble? We'll go to Moscow to pick up my future advisor, Captain Langer. He is currently working to negotiate our safe passage to Vladivostok. Let's hope the negotiations will bear fruit. Indeed, speaking of fruit, since we didn't manage to replenish our supplies, we'll stop at the next station to do so. Dismissed. And there we go. The journey begins. So here we are in the strategic map. This is our train right here, and we have different options to stop, go normal speed, and overdrive the engine. Of course, overdriving increases our fuel consumption, and it's actually less efficient. Although, if we need to get out of a tough spot quickly, that is the way to go. We can also speed up and stop time if we need to. And we also get an overview of all of our train cars. So, let us speed our way up to the next town. The train stops several dozen meters before the station. There's another train blocking our path. As you and others exit the train, you are greeted with grave silence and a few rifles aimed in your direction from nearest station. Towards you, a tall Red Army officer is walking, accompanied by two soldiers. English. Adam Morozov. I don't speak Russian. Greetings, Legionnaires. My name is Adam Morozov. Who is in command of your unit? Major Gazdik steps off the train and shakes Morozov's hand firmly. You glimpse his other hand resting on the hilt of his trench knife, a sure sign he spells trouble, and you know he's rarely wrong. Alright. Major Gazdik, I'm in command of this train. To what do I owe the pleasure, General? He betrays a look of mixed amusement and satisfaction, evidently unsure if the Major has recognized his rank by the insignia on his uniform or through his reputation as a hero of the Great War. A mere coincidence, I was visiting family nearby. Nevertheless, our encounter is most fortunate, as I have a proposition, one of mutual interest. And what do you want, Morozov? Do tell, I'm all yours. Indeed, and that is how it should be, my friend, because it is in my power to ensure your safe passage through Russia. That is what you want, is it not? All you need to do is hand over your weapons. Yeah, like that's gonna happen. give up our weapons to you? I don't think so. You'd probably use them to shoot us and then burn the entire station to the ground. You're not the first legionnaires to pass through here. Your countrymen handed over their weapons without incident. For your soldiers' sake, do as I ask, or you will regret it. Oh, I'm sure you intend to let us be on our merry way completely unscathed, with a full belly and a happy heart. I've said my piece, General. Start shooting or get out of our way. Oh, blah, blah, blah. Or get out of our way. It's your choice. Morozov stares silently at Gazdik. A few legionnaires shift uneasily and unsling their rifles, which until now had been shouldered despite the obvious threat, and yada yada yada. I appreciate your candor, Major. I think we both know where we stand until we meet again. With a polite nod, Morozov turns away, followed by his soldiers. He boards the Red's train and departs. Everyone's a bit rattled. The departure of the train reveals the station there a disaster. Alright, proceed to starting the mission. We need to assemble a squad, and for this we will just toss all of our available people into said squad. No other soldier. Yeah, okay, yeah. And then we're just going to deploy. Need to drink something really quick. Give me a moment. Alright.
Something's wrong.
Alright, let's
keep
get
quiet
right into
here.
this.
Move out, but keep your eyes and ears open.
I'll see to it.
Yeah. This doesn't look great. Oh no.
Yes, sir.
The Reds left some of the villagers alive.
Okay,
I think they need help.
Right-ho.
Alright, well,
Understood.
let us
That's just a scratch.
let's have
Your
you
orders.
pick up that
Assume in
villager.
position. I'm listening.
So the medics can heal down soldiers, but in this case we're using
We're
a civilian
Czechoslovak
as an
legionaries
example.
on our way to Vladivostok. Can you tell us what happened here?
The Red Army came for recruits and provisions. We told them to leave, but they just laughed and took whatever they wanted. They killed everyone who resisted. We saw trucks full of artillery shells driving towards the river. My sister lives there. I'm worried sick. Please, help.
We came here to trade for supplies, not to get involved in Russian affairs. But the Reds attacked us before, and they are clearly up to no good here. We simply cannot risk the train. So, we have to go and find out what is going on.
Looks like they sabotaged the bridge. We'll have to fix it to cross.
You can find tools and materials in a nearby camp. Right over there.
Well,
Yes?
they're Bolsheviks. They're always up to no good.
On my way.
Moving forward, though, I don't think there's any resources that I'm missing. Nothing, no special goodies, so we'll
Finding cover.
just move on here.
Enemy spotted!
Now we actually have a patrol.
option. Yes.
Yes?
You get back here.
Say
You're gonna
the
sit
word.
right there. The rest of you guys, though, are going to engage. There goes one. And there's
Don't
two.
see
Orders?
any more of them.
So
Move in.
combat in this is fairly simple. And there are ways
Yes,
you
sir.
can pause time to slow it down, but
The enemy seems to hold a good defensive position with full cover. If we don't have the range or grenades, we'll have to storm their position.
Enemy spotted.
well, thankfully I have grenades.
Assuming position.
Yeah!
So we will make use of a grenade because why the hell not?
Orders. Area clear.
I like it when
Taking
things
cover.
go boom. Alright, but moving on. We got the camp up ahead though.
Finding
So we're
cover.
gonna wanna move up the whole squad.
This place is crawling with Reds. We should consider remaining undetected for as long as possible. Just please make sure no one fires by accident.
Yes.
Gunshots are not very stealthy.
Enemy spotted!
No, they are not, but I'm gonna make the whole squad be quiet
Ready.
here for a moment. Where's my rifleman? Here, you go
I'll deal
and
with that one.
stab. Use that bayonet. There,
Pressed
poke
in
him with
hell,
it. There you go.
Comrade. Awaiting orders. A better option, yes.
Alright, let's sneak everyone up down here. And then we'll just kind of frag that entire campsite. Yeah, I know I can pause the game. I don't need you to do it for me automatically.
What is it?
So pausing can be certainly helpful when you need to plan tactical moves, but not really necessary for us right now. So we're just gonna toss a frag grenade, take out these two guys, and not worry about it too much.
Now that the nasty business is done, let's see how bad the situation is.
Found a
The
repair
repair
kit.
kit, and I'll have
We've
you
got
heal
what we
because
need to
you're the
repair
only
the
one
bridge now.
injured. Because they got healing stations occasionally,
On my
so
way.
nice and simple
I can
thing.
handle that.
Let's repair the bridge. And there we
If
go.
there's a watchtower around, we should capture it to get a better view of the surrounding area.
I do indeed agree.
Yes.
We'll send Maximilian
Understood.
over here. He can capture the watchtower, while we'll actually
Yes.
move up the rest of the squad.
Taking cover.
Those must be the trucks used to transport artillery shells. We must stop them.
There's
Yeah, that
nothing a
would do it.
grenade can't
Assuming
stop.
position.
All right, let's move
Let's
move
just
up the
make
entire
sure we're
squad
not too
over
close
to
when they
here.
explode.
I'm here. Righto.
Let's grab extra grenades.
Assuming position.
And we will just
Throwing grenade!
toss that over the wall. And
Finding
then you
cover.
can run back here and join the rest of the squad.
Ready.
So, there we go.
That bridge looks perfect for an ambush. We should not proceed until we figure out what could await us on the other side.
Oh, big scary
anyone have
monster that wants to
binoculars?
tear our heads off, maybe?
On the move.
Baba Yaga? Seeing that that's a popular theory, apparently.
Sir, something to hide behind.
Okay, let's get this new scout that we have acquired up here.
Listening. Ready.
And we will use
I'll take a
our
look-see.
binoculars.
Enemy spotted.
Yep, that doesn't look particularly nice.
Oh, they know we're here.
Yes.
They'll be coming for us.
Finding cover.
Let's set up the machine gun and give them hell.
I'm all ears.
Moving.
Yeah,
I'm
let's
listening.
we'll set the machine gun up over here. We'll get
I'm
the
here.
grenadiers
Taking cover.
Yes.
up here along with medic. And
I'm
then you
waiting.
two can maybe
Taking cover.
sit over here. Hell.
Mm-hmm.
Oh well, we got the machine gun. We'll
Here will
just
do.
set you up there and let fly, I suppose.
Here they come. Stand your ground.
Hannibal at the gates. That's a good name. They're certainly coming. Of course, machine gun beats pitchfork. Why is that man running at...
The rest of them are not stupid enough to come at us after watching their buddies by on the bridge.
So let's call in an artillery strike and make those bastards pay for their crimes.
I can do that. Hold this. Time to drop the sun.
Look at
There we
her
go.
blow.
Yep, and
Came
then
here to
there
get
they
supplies
go.
for our journey. Let's get them and leave this place.
I'm ready.
I feel
can
bad
do that.
taking the supplies. The Reds must have stolen them from the villagers.
The villagers are dead. And we will be too if we don't get moving.
We can
Yeah,
use cloth
we'll
for
just
uniforms and blankets. We'll be headed deep into
divide
Siberia and
And
conquer.
winter is coming.
carry on. Is that coal?
Awaiting order. I'll keep my
Good.
head down.
Fuel is the most precious resource on our journey.
He's not
Isn't
wrong. Fuel
food
is
our
very
most
precious to us.
resource.
Oh, of course.
Now we need
At the
to
next
escort
depot, we
the
should
3
buy a
legionnaires
locomotive
and
that
grab
runs
ammo.
on berries.
Which there
Maybe
is
we
rifle
can
ammo
also
right there.
burn berries to keep warm on the train as we cross Siberia.
Righto.
And that's actually something you can do, is
Whoever left all
burn
this ammo
like
behind
herbs and
must be
stuff
very
for
proficient with the bayonet.
Well,
for
if
fuel.
my machine gun runs out of ammo, it's dead weight. I'd just call for artillery support.
And there we go. Here we are at the exit area. Wait.
Moving.
I'm missing one. Oh, yours. That's because I left the machine gun set up on the
Understood.
bridge like an idiot. Alright.
Moving out.
Well, let's rush him back over here. And then we can leave. Alright, and let's get rid of all those hints. Come on. So, anywho, while we're waiting on him, and actually I got nothing, we'll just, he's here. Let's go. Victory. Assign medals. So, we are going to assign medals, which is pretty much the, I believe, the equivalent of ranking up units. I believe we're giving them a boost. I'm not entirely sure what what giving them medals do exactly, but how many? Oh, if I look over the hint, a medal grants extra XP to the selected soldier. Excuse me. Let's rank up our medic, and let's rank up our machine gun as well. Because machine gun go burr. No, I do not want to restart. Oh, I got another medal. That's why it won't let me confirm. Let's do rifleman. And there we go. 3 promoted, and then the other 2 will just have to wait for another time. So we got all of our objectives completed. So that's good, and then our overview, we have a net gain for rifle and handgun ammo, although we used up a little of the machine gun, and then a net gain for grenades and medicine. So, and then we also gain cloth, food, and fuel. Back on the train, the soldiers discuss the confrontation with Morozov at the station, as well as the violence the Reds enacted against unarmed villagers. Most, though not all, feel that the artillery strike on the Reds' encampment was justified. Major Gazdik is lost in thought. Maximilian says, I think the Reds were expecting us, setting a trap perhaps. What I don't understand is why, and why now? Isn't Captain Langer conducting negotiations in Moscow? He is, but we don't know the outcomes of these negotiations. Everyone get to your posts. I have letters to write, and the train is not going to get us to Moscow by itself. Dismissed. And there we go. We also gained new units from the 3 that we managed to escort back to our train. So now that we've done that, we can... I don't think there's anything else special that we can do, so we can just depart and continue on our journey. If I unpause the game, we'll actually speed it up and watch the train go. So this is... Oh. I've been called into the office of Major Gazdik. Captain, as you're aware, we're low on some of the critical supplies. We got some in that last town that I'm not even going to try and pronounce, but not nearly enough, and we have a long way to go. There's a village ahead called Kaluga. Send a squad there and have them buy more food and herbs if they have some. Yes, Major, I'll send a squad. And I only have 1 squad to send. we'll just stop the train right here on the bridge, and we will select a squad to send. Or actually, I'm going to edit you guys and send the entire group, because I don't have really much reason to not do that, and I'm also going to activate all the available abilities of our promoted soldiers, because they get more abilities as they level up. So we'll just send squad number 1, and we'll probably rename that later on, but nah, for now we'll just leave it. Mostly because the squad is going to change a lot, especially in the early game at least. And I don't know how many new units you'll get, how many people. I don't know if you even get the opportunity. I imagine you have the opportunity to gain more soldiers, but I haven't gotten that far in my own playthrough yet. Anyway, shopping trip. Your people have arrived at a village and are meeting with the village elder. Welcome, soldiers. What brings you here? I almost did a very bad accent. What brings you here in these trying times? We've come to trade. We need food and herbs to treat the sick and wounded. I see. Well, I'm afraid I'll have to disappoint you. The boys of the Red Army have already taken away all the extra food we had. Military requisition, they said. For the good of the state, you see. But you can visit the store. He's a good lad. He'll have something you can use. Once again, I'm not one to pronounce names. Tell us more about the Reds. One would think that everything would calm down now that the Great War is over, but they recruit and requisition like they're getting ready for another war. We don't hear much here, but I'm worried. Thank you. So now we can trade with their merchant, and that involves buying new supplies. I'm not sure if it's entirely worth buying stuff right now, and we'll find out later. But yeah, as you can see, yeah, we'll get we'll be able to use herbs for fuel. I'm trying to think of stuff. Yeah, we can dismantle all this stuff into fuel, with the exception of food and gunpowder, but and metal. But cloth, herbs, and wood we can use as fuel for the train or for warming the infantry cars. As for selling stuff, I don't think we're gonna need this many cigarettes. Nor do I think we need that much vodka. So we'll just trade some of that and go on our merry way. Let's return the squad to the train, speed up time, let them get back, and then we'll continue going. There is also a forest fire going on. Yeah, that's interesting. I don't know if you can depart a squad to go into random areas. I don't think you can. But it would have been interesting if you could, like, come up here and investigate these little towns, but there isn't anything to investigate, sadly. We'll just speed up time and make our way over here to Moscow. And then we got an engine malfunction. Suddenly a loud metallic clang echoes through the air, and the train begins to slow down. It seems the engine has broken down. You see Major Gazdik coming towards you with a frown on his face. Locomotive towing bull engine malfunction gained. The damn thing broke again. Captain assigned some workers to fix the locomotive so we can continue to Moscow. And there's no point in waiting aimlessly for the repairs to finish, so let's take advantage of that. Send a squad to look for more supplies. We got a long way to go, and we need to make the most of every moment. Hope we don't have any more surprises today. I don't have a good feeling about the meeting with General Morozov. What are you waiting for, Captain? Get to work. I don't want to work. Okay. So, we're going to pause that, though. Repairs and upgrades. We are probably just going to assign our daytime workers for the locomotive to repairing the thing. No, not the cannon post. You're the one that I just assigned. Where's the one that drives the damn thing? Oh, never mind. We'll just assign you to that because, you know, whatever. And then we will send our squad out to the forest to scavenge. And this will take a minute to resolve. I did not start the repair like an idiot. There we go. Now we're repairing. And they've made it to the forest. Alright, did they get something? Alright. They've gathered... Let's see here. Alright, so they caught some game. They found some herbs. And... Alfred ate some poisonous berries. Oh, dear Lord. Oh, no. You dunce. Well, let's reroute the squad to the lake. Is everything repaired? Are we good to go? I guess we're good to go. You were... this one. And then the artillery car, you had this guy. Repairing, yes. There we go. Alright. I think our train's set up. We can start moving it again, and we'll just regroup we'll stop the train back up here by the lake. Nope, I don't want to do that. We'll stop the train there while they do their fishing. And hopefully you're doing alright. You're the one that's poisoned. Because you're an idiot. Alright. Here we are. Maximilian caught some fish. So that's some extra food. Let's return to the train. And now we keep the train moving. On to Moscow. I actually really like how they've designed this. But here we are in Moscow. Alright. This point of interest can only be visited after the train has passed it. Oh, well, lovely. There's no turning back. Incomplete side quests and deployed squads will be lost. Well, I should have everyone. No turning back. Thick black plumes of smoke rise to meet storm clouds overhead. Moscow is on fire. Through the pouring rain, you can hear gunfire. Major Gazdik moves from car to car, pulling senior officers aside for a briefing at the rear of the train as it slows for the city station. Alright, as you can see, the situation isn't good. There's fighting in the streets of Moscow. It's nothing short of civil war. But we have our orders. We must go in and meet up with Captain Langer and his unit. Excuse me. Alright, so we are to locate Captain Langer and depart. Oh, hi, nerd. Hi, Nacho. How are you? This should be quick and easy, right? Let's assemble a squad and go into the city. Do not underestimate the danger. One stray bullet and we'll be in the middle of a bloodbath. And for God's sakes, don't shoot first. We don't want to make things any worse. Is that clear? Dismissed. Senior officers fall out and shuffle past. Major Gazdik grabs your arm and gives you a familiar, reassuring look. You'll be fine, Captain. Assign some soldiers for the mission. I trust your judgment. Have them locate Captain Langer as quickly as possible, but keep your wits about you. I'm expecting trouble. They're Bolsheviks. You should always expect trouble. We got everyone in the squad, so we are just going to deploy. You played with it until you broke it. Yes, I broke the train. Wah.
What the? Major, that train is heading right for us at top speed!
What,
Damn it,
what are they doing?
Legionaries, brace yourselves!
Ow. See? The Bolsheviks are always up to no good. They just broke my train. See?
General Morozov.
I had a feeling we'd meet
You
again.
see, Nacho, they broke it worse than I
A
did.
liar and a coward.
How so?
Wreck a train of soldiers on their way home when there is no war between our nations.
Allow me to remind you that I gave you an option, Major. Lay down your weapons, and you may cross Siberia in peace. More than fair. And the offer still stands, minus the train. Now, order your unit to surrender.
You know I will not do that.
Loyal to the bitter end. I respect that. May God rest your soul, Brother Gazdik.
Hey, they just shot my guy. And he scurries off in an armored car, the little shit.
Get Captain Langer. He must have a way to get us to Vladivostok.
They've murdered Major Gazdik. We can't let this go unanswered.
Let's get their asses. So I actually have soldiers that are injured, but I'm going to break
What is
up
it?
into two different squads: a scout,
Yes?
grenadier, rifleman, and
Ready?
grenadier, scout,
Ready.
rifleman, medic. Group 1.
I'm listening.
Group 2 will have machine gun, sniper, medic, and grenadier.
On
So
my
one of them
way.
gets a machine gun, one of them gets a rifleman.
Taking cover.
But the big thing is I now need to just make sure that I don't accidentally lose anyone. There we go.
Looks like we're clear.
Enemies down. Now I can actually find and pick up more supplies in this
Assuming
mission, so I
position.
want to make sure that I'm doing that.
Enemy.
A better option, yes.
You
Take
get the
cover.
cover, you fool.
No one left to kill.
I'm here! Yes, sir.
Group 1, move up. There are
Right you are,
resources.
sir.
Yes? Taking
Oh,
cover.
shit.
Enemy
Am I being
spotted!
shot at?
Righto.
No. Let's grab that rifle
Ready.
ammo. And group 2,
A
I'm gonna
better
move you
option,
up
yes.
here. And group 1
If you
can
say
come
so.
down to the low
Enemy.
ground and engage. There we go. Engage the Bolsheviks. That man got folded.
Ready? Assuming
Shit.
position. Let's hope
Alright.
it's good. Finding cover!
Alright. Let's get
Your
over
orders,
to
sir.
some hardcover. You guys,
If you say so.
come and join back up with this group. For now. And
Ready.
then group 2.
Order.
Okay,
Right
group
you are.
1, go and grab that medical supplies. And I actually missed some handgun ammo back there, but I'm not going to worry about that right now.
Taking cover.
Group 2, move
What is
up.
it?
Group 1. I said
Finding
group
cover.
1. Oh, that is group 1. Group 2, move up. I'm a dunce. And And we have more enemy contact. I'm going to hold.
Assuming
Alright, let's
position.
move up group 2. Alright, can we... we got one. It's not worth the grenade. There we go.
Ready.
Looks like we're
Assuming
clear.
position.
Alright,
What is
group
it?
1 can come up.
Consider it
Grab
done.
this cloth.
Ready. Finding
Well,
cover.
group
Enemy
2.
spotted.
Oh, enemies.
Assuming position.
Do something. He's kind of just standing there like, what the hell are they doing? As I panic
Taking
on
cover.
deciding what to do. Get them to cover.
All quiet,
Okay,
say
we're all
so.
clear.
Vehicle spotted.
There he
So
is.
what now? We just let that coward get away?
And there he
Major
goes.
Gazdik would not want us to risk our lives just for the sake of revenge. We should look for Captain Langer, per our original orders. He's been stationed in Moscow for a while, and we must know some way for us to get out of here.
Those little shits. Oh well.
Finding cover.
Let us
Taking
move
position.
up.
Moving out.
Enemy. Yeah. Yes.
All right, let's just
listening.
get.
Finding cover.
Enemy spotted.
Yeah, let's just get the group
On my
down
way.
here and talk to Captain Langer.
Where is Major Gazdik?
He's
Dead.
gone. It was that bastard Morozov.
It has begun then. The Reds, spreading their one truth in the name of unity. There will be civil war.
Our train was destroyed. Most of our unit died in there.
We must depart as soon as possible. There is another train we can board.
And Captain Langer
Here
is
is
the
a map
one
of the
that's
city.
in the.
If you can reach this train
Game
depot, we can
trailers.
secure another train. Be careful. The Reds probably know we're looking for a new train and will be guarding the depot fiercely. I will gather my unit discreetly and join you at the depot. Wait for us there.
Ah, excellent. A way out.
Orders.
Just what we need. All right. There goes Captain Langer.
Assuming position.
Now the question is do I do this silently?
Yes. Assuming position.
Probably to start with, but I highly
Enemy spotted.
doubt I'm going to stay quiet for very long. I actually want
Taking cover. Enemy.
machine gun. Let's get the machine gun up here and
Deploying.
we'll do that, and then you
I'm
two can come up
Taking cover.
there.
Orders, sir.
Sniper.
Your orders, sir.
Shoot him! Shoot him!
Enemy.
Yeah, one of them ran for the bell. All right.
Enemy
So much for
solidly
staying
alive.
quiet.
Yes.
Enemy spotted.
Your orders, sir.
all right.
Yes. Give me a second, sir.
Swap that over there. Because I've already mucked it up. And they've already moved. Great. Shoot it! Alright.
As you say, sir.
Whatever. You know what? Just do whatever.
Finding cover.
This squad move up and flank. They're trying to run.
Orders.
A better option, yes.
Run.
Ready as I'll ever be.
He's going to move. Shoot him. Shoot him. There we go. Alright.
Listen, a wise decision.
Alright. Have
Leave it with me.
someone take out that bell just on the off chance.
Yes.
Honestly,
Understood.
I don't think it will be that big of a deal. I've already suffered.
Finding cover.
Alright, squad 1 and squad 2 move up.
Enemy spotted.
We got enemies.
Yes? Be right there. He won't see it
Probably
coming.
get them with a knife. Yeah, I think we could get them via stealth, which is something I can rarely ever do in this. Let's grab that ammo. Turn off silent mode.
I'm listening.
Okay,
On my way.
squad 2.
Ready? Taking position. Righto.
Grab the grenade.
Orders?
Squad 1, move up.
I'm going.
Is this the, yeah, this is a train.
Moving.
That was our train, I should say.
Enemy spotted.
Keyword is was.
Mm-hmm. Taking cover.
Alright, let's move up squad 2. Let's move squad 2 through the backside here.
Finding cover.
Enemy spotted.
And hopefully we can just gun down these guys.
Ready.
While squad 1 is having its own firefight. We don't seem to be taking too much damage though. And I'm
Consider it
being
done.
texted by Nacho.
Say the word. I can do that.
You know what? I don't have time to be answering that.
Moving. Yes.
A better
Let's
option.
move up
yes.
the
We found it.
squads.
Captain Langer was right.
Better option.
There is the
Yes.
train that will take us to Vladivostok. We should
Okay.
gather as much fuel as we can while we wait for the rest of the legionaries stationed in Moscow.
I don't think the Reds will be
You-
happy about us trying to commandeer their train. This time, they won't even bother asking us to surrender our weapons.
Wait, hold on. That's squad 1.
Assuming position.
Squad 1 there. Squad 2.
I'm here. How can I do that?
I'm
Medic.
moving.
You, get on that.
Your
That's a
orders,
machine
sir.
gun.
Assuming position.
Orders.
Okay, you are going to be squad 3. You
Yes,
are
sir.
Captain Langer's men. Squad 3 can move up and do that.
Yes. Assuming position.
Enemy spotted.
Okay.
Orders, sir.
Squad, okay, where am I? Squad 1. Squad 1 is engaged. Alright.
Listening. I'll take a
And
look.
I'm actually going to have... I'm going to take guys around and start gathering up supplies out
Let's see what's that.
that's just lying around.
On the yes.
Okay, you
Your order,
guys
consider it
grab
done.
fuel.
Ready as a... Yes, sir.
We might find some over here. Let's
Ready.
come back to squad 1 right now.
Uh-huh. Orders.
What do I want to do about you? Yes, Nacho, I know you texted me a question,
Taking cover.
but the problem is I'm busy. Christ. Grenadier, go frag him. Just frag him.
Assuming position.
Enemy spotted.
Where do they keep getting men from? I have... Okay. We're taking a moment.
Yes.
You guys...
Finding cover.
Okay, fall back.
Your orders, sir.
Squad...
Yes.
Squad 1. Just get in there and paste them.
Taking fire.
Because You, get into cover. Oh my god, okay. Actually, go and grab that fuel.
Your orders?
Alright,
Going.
I have to contend with the fact that I'm streaming, and at the same
Listening,
time, I
sir?
got
Yes, sir.
Nacho
Alright,
texting me
opening.
questions, and I cannot take the time to answer, because
Orders.
I am streaming.
Assuming position.
But I think this is the last bit of coal that we
Say the
need.
word.
There we go.
Enemy
Alright.
spotted.
Moving. Yes.
There
wait,
is
okay,
extra
I'm
supplies
going.
over here that I'm gonna grab really quick
Yes.
before we actually leave.
Yes. Let's hope it's good. I'll see to it.
Let's see what's there.
And grab
Ready.
Yes, sir.
this supply and come over
Yes.
here. Squad 1, Squad
On my
2.
way.
You dismount
I'm waiting.
and
Okay,
come back
I'm
to the
going.
train. Do we have everyone gathered? Yes, leave. The Russians are here. All right. Christ. I was not ready to be getting texted while I was wrapping that up. So we got 3. So yeah, we got 3 battles. We'll just level up the 3 that aren't already level 2. So that's 3 extra promotions, and then I think we also gain a handful of soldiers from, I think we gain an extra 4 soldiers from Langer's unit. But as an overview, we have a net loss on handgun ammo, but net gain on rifle ammo. And then, you know, we didn't grab any machine gun ammo, but we gained quite a bit of fuel and cloth, and then some metal. And then we only used 1 grenade, so yeah, we gained quite a bit of supplies there. The regrettable events in Moscow claimed the lives of Major Gazdik and many brave legionnaires. Morozov's savage attack will not be forgiven. However, the arrival of Captain Langer and his unit has helped with morale. All is not lost. The journey continues. Upon learning of Major Gazdik's demise, the Czechoslovak Provisional Government sent orders with your promotion from captain to major. This is not how you imagined to move up the ranks, but here you are. The responsibility of leading soldiers to Vladivostok suddenly rests heavily on your shoulders. The soldiers took the new leadership well, but Captain Langer seemed taken aback. Nevertheless, Major Gazdik trusted Langer to serve as a valuable advisor, and so will you. There we go. Quest completed. Storm on the horizon. And we have gained a number of soldiers from Captain Langer's unit, which is good. So, we unlocked a new encyclopedia entry. I'm not going to bother reading that, but here we are.
I first met our commanding officer in Moscow. It was on the eve of the revolution, and the city was awash with fears of civil war. The Reds issued an ultimatum that led to violence. We lost Major Gazdik and many good soldiers. The Czechoslovak Legion was seen as a threat because we were a professional army with no clear allegiance. They wanted us disarmed, detained, and if we resisted, dead. But we weren't interested in the bloody affairs of that foreign land. All we wanted was safe passage out of Russia, to our new republic, to our home. And indeed, those were our orders. Reach Vladivostok by train and board a ship for the journey home. To my surprise, I was not invited to lead this campaign, despite my experience in the field. Instead, I was merely an advisor and adjutant to our commander. It was an outrage. But at that time, I had no good reason to challenge our provisional government. We barely escaped Moscow with our lives, but managed to secure an armored train for our long and difficult journey.
All right. So, now that we have done that, let me check. How long have we been going at this? That was not the right tab. We have been streaming for nearly an hour. We have completed Chapter 1. We have a decent train crew. We are just going to continue our journey.
Major, I've been informed of your promotion. I'm Captain Langer. You may read my service record later. I've been assigned to your unit to act as your adjutant, and, if I may be so bold, your advisor. Now, orders have arrived from the Provisional Government of the Czechoslovak Republic. They commend our heroic sacrifices on the Eastern Front, which helped secure the independence of our new republic. However, Russia is officially in a state of civil war, and our old wartime enemies have blockaded all direct routes westward. To go west, we must go east. On this armored train, from Moscow all the way across Siberia to Vladivostok, where we will complete our evacuation by sea. Furthermore, we've been instructed not to interfere in the conflict between the Reds and Whites. We are to remain neutral and let the Russian people sort out their own affairs. No mention on how we can stay neutral if we're actually attacked. I'm sure all this looked good on paper. Anyway, a long and arduous journey awaits us. We should leave immediately and stop at Penza for further orders.
All right. Hasty retreat from the city has left everyone shaken. However, as the new commanding officer, you don't have the luxury of being in shock. Captain Langer, who was assigned as your advisor, knows this very well and wastes no time getting you up to speed. Alright, we need to travel to Penza for further orders. Getting there will be a problem in this wreck of a train, but First Lieutenant... I once again can't pronounce Lings. Here we'll take care of the squad and logistics. So, with my respects, Major, if I may be so bold, now we need to focus on getting food and keeping soldiers' spirits up. After what happened, we are facing impossible odds. And with the storage car empty and without a hospital car, I'm not sure if... Yes, it will be a challenge, but I believe our experienced new Major will manage with your help, First Lieutenant. The remaining concern is the Reds. They made it clear that they will shoot first and ask questions later. Situation report. Yeah, hospital car destroyed, artillery car destroyed, and we are critically low on fuel. So, that is a problem. But anyways, guys, this is probably where I'm going to leave this episode because despite being an entertaining game, I don't want to be going much longer on this. We got to record War Thunder later, so this is where I'm going to end the stream. Hope you all enjoyed. Thanks to those who decided to show up. And we will most certainly be live streaming this. Well, we probably will be live streaming this more in the future, but I will see you all in the next part and probably on War Thunder. So, hope you all enjoyed. I'll see you all next time.